Hey everyone, welcome to the Team Fit Revolution weekly call. My name is Lauren Kaliski. I am so excited if you are here live for this awesome team call, basically launching an epic new adventure into a brand new country. And yeah, this is just huge. This is huge. So I'm really excited that you're here, or if you're watching the recording, shout out to you for watching the recording. I think that this call might be maxed out right now. So there might be coaches that are trying to get on live that are not able to because I think we max out at 50. So you got a spot, yay for you. We're going to dive in deep today and really go into a UK launch game plan. And I really want to make sure that you have something that is easy to follow, that is doable now while still sustaining your current business, because obviously the UK launch doesn't happen until October 19th. I have all my dates written down, but they're kind of jumbled in my head. So we're going to talk about a game plan and really go over this. So who's excited to go into the UK and to launch there? Type in the chat box if you are. And let me figure out really quick how I can get the chat box open because I like to see the chat. Okay, now I got the chat box. I'm just moving things around really quick. Yay. Okay, I'm glad that I'm not the only one that's super, super, super excited. This is just huge, and I'm going to share with you why it's huge, how it's huge, and what it can do for your business tonight, okay? So what do we do right now? Like I said, right now, what do we do to set ourselves up for a really successful launch in the UK? First and foremost, this is the perfect time to be prospecting in the UK, to be finding friends, building relationships, asking for referrals from people that you may know that live in the US or that live in the UK, because chances are, even if you don't know someone that lives in the UK, someone that you know does. And not to mention, social media is just the perfect platform to meet people all across the world, not just the UK. Not just the US, right? We have the ability to go anywhere with social media, and that is the beauty of it. So now is the time to be building authentic relationships. I don't want you to go out there and just find anyone and everyone in the UK and just try to be their best friend. Build authentic relationships with people that you have something in common with. And I hope everyone's taking notes tonight too. So start the vital process. What is the vital process? The vital process is getting people started as a challenger first, helping them get results, and then transitioning them to a coach. So now is the perfect time to start the vital process. And yeah, if you've got, Alexis, she has a UK list for 2 years. Heck yes, girlfriend. Jeannie, one of her best friends, is in the UK. Your best friend is the perfect person to talk to. And even if she's not interested in coaching, maybe you start her by getting her in a challenge group or asking for referrals, okay? So start the vital process. Invite your UK people to your challenge groups now, okay? I want you to help people get results now. The really awesome thing is BOD went international to 140 countries, and the UK is one of them. So they have access to BOD now, which means that they can do BOD, they can sign up for the free trial, they can get access to all access, including Shift Shop. But you cannot be signed up as their coach, okay? So nope, they have Beachbody on demand. I was just on a call with corporate on Monday, and their Beachbody on demand is available in the UK. I have not been able to get that link to work, but that's the link that corporate gave me. My suspicion is I can't see the link because it's a UK link. And for example, when I was traveling internationally, I couldn't access any of Team Beachbody US. I had to change my computer so that it looked like I was in the US. So I'm not 150% positive that that's the right link. I'm going to double check. I should have done that before the call. Does someone want to, Alexa or Brittany, can someone check in the roundtable and see what's up with that and just ask real quick? Maybe we can get an answer before the end of the call. But that's the link that I was told from Beachbody that we can send them, and they can get registered with BOD. Like I said, they can get that trial. They can get all access now. Okay. So get people in your challenge groups, whether it's a free challenge group or it's a program challenge group. Help people get results and see what our community is like now. Shift Shop is a great program for a quick win, 21 days. Help them get results. If you help them get results and you help them fall in love with Beachbody now, you're just going to set yourself up for a really successful launch. Are they signed up as a customer under you when they get bought? No, because the coaching opportunity has not launched in the UK yet. But they will be able to transfer to you. And if you are building authentic relationships with them and you are pouring value into these people's lives, they're not going to go to another coach. They're going to go to you because you're the one that invested in them for free. So I'm encouraging you to invest in people and to invite people into your challenge groups from the UK, essentially for free. You're not going to make any commission off of this now, but it's going to be an investment that is going to pay off big time come October 19th. Okay. And I'm going to go into more detail, but these are the things that you should be doing now, right now. So how do we do these things? How do we find prospects in the UK? Is anyone wondering that? Is anyone like, beachbody.co.uk? That's for Beachbody on Demand as well? Oh, okay, cool. They're switched on the slides. I'm not sure I understand, but that's okay. Do you want to unmute really quick?
Yeah, you just had it as beachbody.uk.co and it's beachbody.co.uk. You just had it flip-flopped.
Oh, okay. Well, but the link I had was bod.
I'm looking on the beachbodyondemand.com website, and the article says how to sign up for BOD from the UK.
Okay, perfect. So thank you. Thank you for fixing that. I copied the link down from their slide, but Beachbody had it wrong. Anyway, so how do you find prospects in the UK? I'm going to show you right now on my phone exactly how I find prospects in the UK, okay? And how you can do the exact same thing. Alexa also has something that she just discovered that she's going to share with us as well. So social media is your best friend. I love social media. I've built 99% of my business through social media. And something I wanted to just clarify is that the UK includes England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Okay, so it's more than just England. It's a vast network of different places, okay? Those places all consist of in the United Kingdom. Write those places down because you need to be using location tags to find these people. So it's important that you know what locations to be searching for people. So Instagram, hashtags, obviously, what I would recommend doing is you got to go beyond UK and United Kingdom. That is basic. Okay. So if you want to find more complex hashtags, what I would suggest doing, and I can show you this, but honestly, I want to show you other things. So I'm going to just tell you this part. But what I would suggest doing is going to UK and United Kingdom, finding someone who lives in the UK, and then seeing what they are hashtagging and picking out hashtags that are more specific to your brand than UK or United Kingdom. Obviously there's Fit Mum, but honestly, so many Beachbody coaches are already all over Fit Mum because that's what they are. They're mums, not moms, right? So they've got slightly different English language. Okay, someone's annotating. Oh my goodness. Let me fix the annotation. And it's not all of Ireland. It's only part of Ireland. And how do I lock annotation? Disable annotation. Perfect. Sorry, guys. Location tags. So I think location tags are the new hashtag. I am so over hashtags. I really don't I use them, but it's just a saturated thing. It's just not what it used to be. It used to be the only way to connect with people. Now we've got location tags, which are just 10 times better. And here's why. A location tag is when you're somewhere, you tag the location, right? And so that person's in the UK. That person may not have even used a hashtag. So many users on Instagram are not hashtagging their photos, but they might put a location tag. So on location tags, I'm finding people that don't have any hashtags in their posts. I wouldn't have been able to find them if I was just scrolling hashtags, right? Make a UK prospect list now. Alexa said she's been growing hers for 2 years. Shout out to you, homegirl. You are way ahead of me. But I just started my UK prospect list. It's on good old pen and paper for right now. I'll probably put it digitally in my phone as well. But start your prospect list now and be intentional with relationship building. How do you relationship build? 5, 3, 1. 5 likes, 3 comments, 1 follow, or you could do 1 direct message. Okay, 5, 3, 1. That's what Shalene Johnson teaches for Instagram Operation BFF. That's what I would call that. Into 5, 3, 1 regularly, 3 times a week. Everyone on your prospect list, 5, 3, 1 them 3 times a week. And when you've got everyone on a list, it makes it quick and easy to do so. Okay. But if you're like sitting there trying to think about, oh, who do I need to contact today? Who do I need to do? Like, yeah, that's going to take you forever. Okay. So after you 5, 3, 1 them multiple times for a week or 2, then invite them to your next upcoming group, whether it's a free group or it's a shift shop group or whatever. Okay. So that's Instagram. Then there's socialrank.com. We'll show you what that is and how to use it next. It's going to blow your freaking mind. I made this entire prospect link or list today from socialrank.com. And these are all people that are in the UK that follow me. So I have all of their names on a list. Alexa showed me this and it is amazing. So she's going to show you as well in just a little while. Facebook groups. Search the UK at the top of Facebook. You'll get a whole and then go to groups. You'll get a whole slew of different things. Now, don't go and join every single UK Facebook group that you can find. Join ones that are for your brand. So maybe if you're a military spouse or you have a military network, look for military Facebook groups. Look for military base Facebook groups. You could get people that are US citizens over there for the military signed up now. And chances are if they live in the UK on base, they also know people that live in the military. And like always, military people can sign up for free. This is a huge network to tap into if that applies to you. Now, I will not be tapping into the military network because that is not my brand. So don't try to do everything. Really hone in on what's going to serve you, your brand, and attracting the right type of people that you want on your team, right? Harry Potter is huge in the UK. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, look for some Harry Potter UK groups. Any public figure that you know that's in the UK, you could go to their page and chances are they have a pretty large UK following. If you are a runner, you look for UK runs, look for UK Tough Mudders, whatever it may be. I joined, actually, I don't want to tell you what I joined because I don't want other people going and infiltrating what I'm doing exactly. I want you to think about what works for your brand. Okay. Ask for referrals in your current network. It can be a simple post on Facebook. If you have a blog or website, I really highly recommend putting up a page or a post about the UK launch. This is an opportunity for you to really lay out the details of the opportunity and to provide an application or a form for them to sign up and get more information. I know that probably doesn't apply to everyone, but if you have a website, definitely use it. I'm still working on getting my page up, but that's something that's on my list. Oh yeah. And Katie, that is going to be huge for you. And I would definitely go into UK military groups and invite them to join your group as well, or just reconnect with them and then invite them, whatever. Okay. So let me show you exactly how I do this. I think I have to end this screen share to be able to do this. But I'm going to show you exactly how I network on Instagram, and then Alexa is going to show you socialrank.com. Hold on one second. There we go. There's my phone. There's all my unread text messages. Okay, so besides the point, here's Instagram. Let me show you what I do on Instagram. So actually, no, I'm going to start first. So how do you find locations in the UK? Well, let's go to Google Maps. Actually, I'm just going to go London. Let's go London. And I would highly suggest going beyond London because London's very touristy. As you can see, the UK is huge. There's tons of parts, right? Liverpool. Actually, let's go up there. Let's do something different. So let's go to Liverpool and find a location that we want to network with. Here, Liverpool Cathedral, or maybe a park. Parks are good. Actually, I'm just going to show you really quick because I know one that's a good example. Where's London? Sorry, guys. So just this is what I would recommend doing, though, is getting on the map, literally zooming in, and you get to see so much stuff. So like here, look, here's Hyde Park. It's one of the biggest parks in London. It's beautiful. So there's Hyde Park, but you can also see, like, if we go in further, you can see all sorts of stuff. Different parks. There was different businesses coming up too when I was doing this before. Yeah, the Royal Academy of the Arts. Let's do that. That's different. I haven't done that yet. So we're going to go back to Instagram now and go to locations and type in Royal Academy of Arts. Here we go. Royal Academy of Arts. And we can literally just start going through these posts and finding people. Maybe this one isn't the best because these people are, just taking photos. Whoa, that's cool. They're taking photos, but I would scroll through from this view and look for someone who is your ideal person. Okay, this one is a little bit harder to tell, so I'm just going to go to Hyde Park. Please think outside the box. Think, where would a mom go in London? Where would your person go in London? I was searching yoga studios in London. Okay, here's a girl. She's in London. She's speaking Spanish. Probably not my person, right? Because there's obviously going to be some tourists in here as well. London is very touristy. So you're going to get a good deal of locals and tourists. Let's see this girl. Oh, goodbye, London, tourist, right? So you guys, this is really easy. This person might be a tourist too, but let's see. Yeah, she looks like a tourist. She's been traveling. Okay, so maybe try to avoid the tourist locations. What's even really cool beyond this is every location also has a story. Go to the stories in different locations and you can click on the user. Okay, that person's not my ideal person. But do you see how you do this? Like, it's really not that hard. Also, there's, okay, let's check this. Oh, wait. Let's check her. No. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. Dog mom. But she's obviously in London, exploring dog-friendly London, right? There's a UK little flag. So you will find people, and I'm going to follow her. Okay? Does anyone have questions about how I do this? Does that make sense? Like, it's so easy. Screw hashtags. I'm all about locations. I'm going to go to the chat box really quick. Yeah, like you can do this also for local stuff too. This applies to both sides of the business, US and UK. But I would really, if you don't have a UK prospect list right now, I'd make sure that you build one. That's one of the things that you need to be doing right now, okay? Yeah, it's way better than hashtags. Hashtags, you got kind of get everything. What's really going to be key is zoning in on the right locations. But with just a little bit of research, you honestly can do that and make a list fairly quickly, okay? It's been working really well for me. Cool. So let me get the chat box back up. Oh, wait, actually, Lex, you're up next. You want to share? Sorry, I almost forgot.
Yes, sorry, guys. I'm like moving outside. Just getting bad Wi-Fi connection. It's a little bit better out here. I'm going to share with you guys this awesome new website that I just found this week. Hold on. Gosh. Fixing myself. There we go. Okay. There we go. Hello, everybody. Okay, so I was on Google earlier this week, and I literally Googled, what did I Google? Like, how to find information about your followers or something like that, or how to sort through your followers. Something like really weird. And I came across this gem of a website called Social Rank. Socialrank.com, and you can use it with both Instagram and Twitter. Yes, it is free. Of course, they have paid upgraded versions, but you can link to it and use it for free. That's what I've been using. And what it does is it basically kind of gives you some analytics about the followers you have on Instagram. And because Instagram is such a great place for international people, like I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but 75% of the people on Instagram are outside of the US. So chances are you probably have international followers and you probably don't even know it. So this will really help you with kind of analyzing and seeing who your followers are. And you can really use this to pinpoint and find quality people to add to your UK prospect list. So let me share my screen with you. It is very simple to use, but I'm going to show you guys really quick. So you'll log in to Social Rank, and then it'll have you link your Instagram account, and this is kind of what it will show. And so you can see up here that you can go through and sort and go through all of your followers. And what it does is it kind of gives you some really good lists and ways to categorize your followers. So you'll see here, they have most valuable. So those are your highest profile followers. Most engaged, those are obviously the people that are liking and commenting on your stuff. Best followers is like a combination of people who are valuable and also engaging with you. And then most followed. So those are going to be obviously the people that have the most followers, that follow you, that have the most followers. And you can go through and, basically this will sort through your followers for you. Okay. And what's really cool is you can go through and also filter your followers, which is really key for what we're doing. You can do it by location. So cool, right? So you can get really broad. You can just do, United Kingdom if you wanted to. I think that will pull up, all of the countries, not just, are they all countries? Oh my gosh, it's so bad. I should know this. But like London, are those all separate countries? Yes, I think they're countries. All part of the United Kingdom.
London's a city, but there's countries inside the United Kingdom. Or maybe they're like territories. I don't know is Scotland like a country? I think Scotland's a country.
Yeah, I knew London's a city, but I just don't know about all the other ones. Okay, I should probably figure that out, but that's irrelevant. So you can type in United Kingdom. You can also get more specific. But once you go through, you hit apply filters, and it will go through and show you who your followers are that are in the United Kingdom or that are posting. It goes off of where they're posting from. So it's really cool, you guys. And it also will take things from like what they're posting about. So you can see, I think that, I think, Lauren, it's because you've tagged in London. That's why it thinks that you're there. So it's going off of location tags. That's funny. It says Lauren's in London. Mostly posts in Bellingham, though. So you can see. Like you can tell, I have had a few people who it says where they mostly are posting from, and then maybe they've had a couple of posts from different places, but that's funny that it has you on there. But you can go through and sort through your followers, and I've gotten some really quality followers on my prospect list just by using this website. So you can go through doing different things. You can see like who your people are that have a lot of followers that are following you, and see who's most engaged. That's a really good one to look at, seeing who the people are that are liking and commenting on your stuff. And because those are going to obviously be some of your more hot prospects, I guess, because they're already started building a relationship with you. So it's really cool, you guys. I haven't really messed around with it too much besides, kind of going through and sorting. But you can do some other fancy things. I think you can like download lists and reports and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, this is the free version. So I haven't used the upgraded version or anything. I don't really think I need it. But this has been a really awesome website. So I really recommend, especially those of you who focus on Instagram, to go through Social Rank, create some prospect lists based on people that are already followers of yours, because it really helps you with kind of getting a head start almost, because they're following you. You know what I mean? So if they're following you, they're obviously interested in your stuff and what you're sharing. So yeah, so that's Social Rank. Is there anything that I missed, Lauren? I think I kind of covered everything. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Does anyone have any questions?
That was awesome. I think it's pretty easy to use. Definitely check it out. It takes like a little while to set up, but like how I made my prospect list today in like a matter of minutes. And I honestly didn't even think I had that many UK prospects. I was like, oh, I probably don't have that many, or UK followers is what I meant. But I actually have a bunch, and some of them look really awesome. So definitely check out socialrank.com. Crystal said that she knows someone, or she's working with someone for the UK, but she doesn't know how to start the conversation. We'll definitely talk about it more, but you can start the conversation by simply inviting her to the webinar that we're hosting. Like, just tell her that you're super excited about this new opportunity that's launching in the UK, that your business is expanding. I'm just telling people my coaching business is expanding to the UK. I'm so excited about it. This might be something that you're interested in, and having them get on the website. Socialrank.com is the website, Teresa. And maybe Alexa can type it in the chat box. But it really, just don't overthink it. Get as many people that you know in the UK on our upcoming webinar. And I will talk more about that right now, or in a second. Okay. Let's keep cruising. Okay. Monthly game plan. Real quick, there's a lot of info here that you're probably going to want to reference. So take a picture of this slide. And then you can jot down some of the things that I'm talking about, or as we go, I'll explain what all these things mean. So let's go through a monthly game plan month by month. Okay. So right now we're in July, we're wrapping up July. I told you guys what we should be doing right now, right? Prospecting, inviting to challenge groups, or building relationships first, and then inviting to challenge groups. Where you can help people for free, essentially. Like, they might have to pay for bod if, like, you know, they do the trial and they want to continue on it, but you can get them started for free with the bod trial. So in August, 90-10, 90% of your time should be focused on your current business, and 10% of your time should be focused with prospecting in the UK and all the stuff that I've got below. So just to give you an idea of how to kind of break up your time as we get closer to the launch, it's definitely important to spend time doing this, but, you know, depending on how many hours you're putting into your business a day or a week, that's going to look different for everyone. So just use the 90-10 rule. Add UK people to your challenge groups. Take on the challenge for Team Cup month of getting as many people in your challenge group from the UK as possible in August, okay? And then from your challenge group, be paying attention to potential coaches. So I really want you to start by simply, I mean, you can tell them that there's an awesome new business opportunity coming to the UK, but to really focus on helping them first, and like having them date Beachbody, right? The vital process of really using these programs and products firsthand. But, you know, challenge groups are the perfect place to find your potential coaches. You know, anyone who's showing up in a challenge group, who's supporting others, who's plugging into the community, they would be a great potential coach. So maybe, you know, star people on your list and make a potential coach list from your challenge groups and your UK challengers. Invite everyone from the UK, whether they're in your challenge groups or not, it does not matter. Invite them to the info webinar that we are hosting on August 9th at 11 a.m. PST. I know that's a weird time, but that's because it's 7 p.m. London time. They're 8 hours ahead of us, okay? So that is when the info webinar will be hosted. That's like our first one of 3. So we're going to be hosting 3 different webinars, so that there's plenty of time for you to invite people to a webinar, to continue inviting to, and then have another webinar, and so on and so forth. We're really helping you, you know, kind of prep as the months go on. Just everyone, right? I don't know what that means. Everyone can come to that webinar. Yes, if that's what you're asking. And then after the webinar, after, I should have had that on this slide. After the webinar, add your prospects to Team Fit Revolution United. Team Fit Revolution United is basically like a multi-team team page. All of the downline teams in Team Fit Revolution are a part of it, and we're calling it Team Fit Revolution United because we're uniting with the United Kingdom, right? So add them to that group. That is where everything's going to be going down. We're going to basically be priming these coaches. We're going to be training them and teaching them how to be a coach before the coaching opportunity even launches. Why? So that when the coaching opportunity launches, they can hit the ground running. They already have a transformation story. They already believe in the programs. They believe in themselves. They already have some training under their belt. So they're literally ready to help people right away. And not everyone is. I didn't earn a paycheck for 3 months, right? So this is kind of like a 3-month period or ish period to really groom them into rock star coaches so that they can be successful from the get-go. Like, this is, to me, just like genius and amazing. And I'm like, yes, this is going to be epic if we really all work now. Okay. So in Team Fair Evolution United, we're going to be hosting pre-launch team calls and training. So there'll be basically a weekly team call every Wednesday at 11 a.m. And then on the 23rd, is it the 23rd? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Oh, wait, yeah, August 23rd. Sorry, I'm in the wrong month on my calendar, which is also, so team calls are not going to start until September in Team Fair Evolution United. I should have kind of broken that up. But that's the group that they need to be in to be a part of Team Fair Evolution United. Yes, you can add people to your challenge group. I'm taking all of this stuff, Alexis, from Beachbody Corporate. We were just on a call with them. And this is what Arnold from Beachbody Corporate, this is what he was talking about. They're encouraging us to get them signed up with BOD and in the Vital process now, which is so smart. Okay, so the Q&A is going to be the 23rd at 11 a.m. again. It's going to be in that group, so get everyone into that group. Like the leaders on Team for Evolution, we're all going to be teaming up to kind of do some of this stuff together. So we'll all be on the Q&A to kind of answer questions and basically make sure that everyone understands what an amazing opportunity this is and gets all questions answered beforehand. September, then you increase your activity a little bit more for the UK, 85-15 current biz. Keep people engaged in your challenge groups and getting results and using the programs. So once they finish one program, go to the next program. Another thing that I didn't have in August is we have a round 2 of Shift Shop starting August 14th. Yeah, August 14th is round 2 of Shift Shop, and that'll happen in the Team Fit Revolution Summer Shift group, August 14th. Okay, I'm writing. That's right after round 1, but why not keep going, right? That's what we're going to do is we're going to build momentum now and run with this through September. Like I said, the training and the UK team calls are going to start in September every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, besides the week of Super Saturday. So Super Saturday is the 23rd, so there will not be a team call on the 20th. Instead, we're going to be hosting a virtual Super Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The virtual Super Saturday is open to everyone in the UK and on the team. So if you're not able to make it to a Super Saturday location, one, let me clarify, go to a Super Saturday location first and foremost. If for some reason you cannot get to a Super Saturday location, get on our virtual event, okay? The reason we're hosting a virtual event on Saturday is because Seattle and Orange County has Super Sunday. So we're going to host a virtual Super Saturday on Saturday, and then we will also be attending a Super Sunday. Okay, but this is going to be open. It's at 8 a.m. bright and early because that's 4 p.m. London time. So it's like kind of early afternoon on a Saturday. But if we tell people about these dates now, hopefully they can mark them on their calendar and make it a priority to get on, especially if they're super serious about making this a business opportunity. And by September, if we're doing all this prep work, they should be. Clean Week launches on September 21st, which is super exciting. So I'm going to have a Clean Week group the first week of October. October 2nd is when my Clean Week group will start, just to give everyone time to get their Shakeology sampler. Everyone can do Clean Week, the group, even if they don't have Shakeology, okay? So Shakeology sampler is encouraged but not required. So that means people in the UK can join. Do not send anyone in the UK Shakeology. It is against importation. Like the formula is going to be different in the UK than it is in the US because there's different health regulations. Do not send Shakeology to the UK. You're putting the entire network in jeopardy if you do. Okay, so don't send anyone samples. I know you probably have really good intentions doing so, but it's actually against our policy. Okay, and then invite to the UK launch event in London. I know for sure that Brittany and myself are going to be there. So we would love to meet everyone on the team. Okay, so invite your people to come meet us in person. If anyone on the team would like to come to the London event, it's the 21st at the Hilton on Park Lane. Tickets to go to the event are only $20. Obviously, it's a much bigger investment to get to London, but it is a business write-off. And we will be there. We're also going to be hosting some other like team bonding events. Like we'll do like some workouts in the park, coffee shop, dinner. We are going there to connect with the UK team, to train them, to answer questions, basically to help everyone be as successful as possible right away. Identify your top producers. So if you have people that are in your challenge groups, that are rocking your challenge groups and are inviting their UK friends, like encourage people to bring their friends in the challenge group too, right? So if you have people that are doing that and are referring people and basically coaching without being a coach, those are going to be your top producers. Okay, so make sure to be paying attention to those people and talking to them and maybe even doing Zoom calls with them beyond the team training. You get to decide how much time you're putting into this. You know, if you're a part-time coach, it's going to look different than someone who's a full-time coach. 15% of my time is a big chunk, right? I'm a full-time coach, so I'm going to definitely be spending some time with my UK people. Help them set goals for October, right? Help them game plan and make a list now of people they want to help initially, because they're going to be able to help people with the All Access Challenge Pack right away come October 19th. So help them prep and prepare to do that right away. Get to Emerald, who would be a good coach on their team. These are all things we can help them brainstorm and organize themselves for before the launch even happens. And then October, it's game time. So October, an 80-20 split of your time. Once again, invite to that London launch event. If you're interested in coming to the launch event, it's FAQ 9600. It's got some more details in there. Tickets for the event go on sale July 31st. So many dates, right? I'm like, holy dates. And then there's going to be a Shanti live workout. The workout is not available to coaches. So if you do come to London and you're like coming to work out with Shanti, no, that's not going to work. They want all the London or the UK people to be able to be front and center with Shanti. And we clearly have other opportunities to work out with him. So be at Summit next year. Help your new Rockstar coaches qualify for the $250 bonus by the end of the year. So you can be telling people about the bonus in September and help them make a list and prepare so that they can, you know, potentially rank advanced to diamond and get that $250 bonus to start their business. How awesome would that be? This is also so important come October for you to qualify for Success Club. I mean, you should be qualifying for Success Club every single month, but there is going to be huge incentive to be qualified for Success Club come October 19th. Why? Everyone who orders through the infomercials in the UK is then going to be put into the coach lead wheel, which means there's going to be a huge jump in leads and new customers that are coming into the coach network. Make sure you're getting a piece of that pie. Like there's no reason to be leaving that opportunity on the table. So hit Success Club 5 to qualify for customer leads and Success Club 10 to qualify for Shakeology leads. Yeah, and you could get double the leads if you get a spouse to Success Club. But my anticipation is that leads are going to drastically jump. I can't tell you what it's going to be, but whatever you're getting now, expect more come October when, I mean, you won't start getting those leads until November, right? But October, more people are going to be coming into the lead wheel. And then we're going to be hosting a UK webinar and final event the day before the launch on the 18th. Britt and I will be in London. So we will probably be coming to you live from London. We might do a live event and then like somehow go, like we might like live is in person. We might do an in-person event and then go live from the event. We're still working out the kinks of how we're going to do it, but it's going to be on the 18th, the day before the launch. And then launch date is October 19th. So hopefully if you've done everything that I just said between August, September, and October, come launch date, you're going to have people ready to sign up right away, hit the ground running, helping people. Is anyone else as excited as me? Lauren, what day do you guys leave again? We leave on the 16th and we get there on the 17th and we're flying out of LA. I mean, obviously it would be way faster for you to leave from the East Coast, but yeah, would love to have some more people join. And if you want to join, please like contact me ASAP, because I'm looking into booking an Airbnb, and like I need to know how many people we need space for. Cool. Any questions about this stuff? Yeah, goals. I'm super stoked. Like, this was Britt's idea actually, and she contacted me and I was like, I'm in, down. We booked a ticket. I was just like, what? Like, this is the coolest thing ever. I can just book a ticket to London. It's a business trip and I don't have to ask anyone. Okay. So mark your calendar with all of these dates. So Alexa made this beautiful graphic to make it a little simpler for you. So write down all these dates if you didn't catch them from the last slide. Okay, August 9th, I'm just going to go over it again real quick. August 9th, 11 a.m., UK launch info webinar. Get everyone on there, whether they're in your challenge group or not. August 23rd, UK Q&A webinar. It's going to be in the group, okay? September 16th, 13th, and 27th, UK team trainings, team calls for the UK. We're going to basically, put Coach Basics into some team calls. So it might be beneficial for people that are not in the UK too. And you guys are, of course, welcome to get on. September 23rd. It's actually at 8 a.m. So the time on there is wrong, but it's at 8 a.m. virtual Super Saturday. I guess that's 11 a.m. Eastern. October 2nd through 8th is Clean Week. Is it a little longer than that? Is it the 2nd through 8th? That's Clean Week. We'll do a big group challenge for Clean Week. Oh yeah, it's the 2nd through 8th. So we can all do Clean Week together, get everyone in there. The more the merrier. Who's in the Team Fit Rev Summer Shift group and loving it? Type in the chat box if you're in there, because you are making that group awesome and I appreciate you so much. October 18th, the final UK launch webinar. October 19th is the launch, obviously. And then October 21st is the launch event in London. Holla! Yeah, that group is on fire. I'm loving it. So I hope everyone got down these dates or snapped a picture of this, because we're moving on. Okay, so I just want to share a little bit of information about the UK and how huge this opportunity is. So right before, and I forgot a period there, but right before I became a coach, we launched in Canada. So nobody on this team has been around really for the Canadian launch, and I was too new of a coach to really understand what that meant, nor was there any training about the Canada launch for me. So I didn't have this huge advantage starting months in advance. But the UK is an even bigger opportunity than Canada. Has almost double the population of Canada. So there's a lot of people for us to help there. 26% of the UK population is obese. 66% are overweight. Okay, so there's a lot of people that need our help. This isn't an epidemic only in the United States. It seems to kind of be worldwide. Obviously, some countries are worse than others, but there's a lot of people to be helped over there. It's the second largest market in the world for health and fitness. So even though they're overweight, they're definitely into trying to fix the problem. There's a health and fitness culture there, which is awesome. Hello, this is our launching pad into Europe. So if you thought that we're only going to the UK and we're stopping, you are wrong. This is our test run for launching internationally, and we're going to go to Europe. I have a feeling Europe will come before Australia. Australia has extremely strict health regulations, which makes things a little bit more difficult and challenging. But the reason this is our launching pad into Europe is because the people speak English. In a lot of European countries, they are bilingual, but there's a different, what's the word, native language or first language, right? There's a different first language. They know English from school, but this is our launching pad into Europe because people in the UK, guess what? What's that thing that goes under the water and takes them to Europe? People in the UK are going all over Europe. They're traveling. Someone tell me what that transportation is called. It's underwater. they're traveling, they're going to Europe. Europe is like the United States, the tube. So it's like the United States where, you know, they're hopping from country to country as we hop from state to state. That's what it's like if you haven't been over there. And keep those contacts for the Australia and New Zealand, because it's definitely going to happen. That's going to happen, especially if you stick around. So this is our launching pad into Europe, which is what I think it's so important to see why everyone needs to take advantage of this, because the people that are in the UK are the people that are going to take Beachbody to Europe. Of course, we can network with those people too, but chances are people in the UK already have a European network. Huge, huge opportunity in front of us. The UK is basically our chance to work out all the kinks, you know, to get shipping and all these different things logistically, the coach opportunity, all these things, all the logistical kinks worked out. And then you bet you we are going beyond. I did not make this up. This was told to me from corporate. We are going into Europe. It is coming. So I know I'm going to be a part of it, and I hope you are too, because we've just gotten started, my friends. Okay, so game plan. What is the game plan? This is what I would do. You know, so these are some things I would do right away. Create a UK application or form using Google Drive. Alexa has an awesome video in the Leadership Bootcamp about how to make an application. And oh my gosh, yeah, that's the other thing. If we go into Europe or UK, that means you can move there. What? And like still get shipped stuff. That was one of the big problems for me when I was in Asia, because yeah. How much is it advertised over there right now? Beachbody On Demand is in 140 countries. I'd have to look at what countries. I'm not sure if the infomercials have launched into Europe, but the infomercials have been in the UK for a long time. So the UK is very familiar with the Beachbody brand. That is why it's important. That's why our event is called Team Beachbody Takes the UK, right? And not Team Fat Revolution Takes the UK, because people know Beachbody. So we're going to use something that's recognizable to them, because they're Shanti fanatics over there. Actually, the top programs, since you asked, Melissa, the top programs in the UK are Insanity, Max 30, PIO, and T25. So what, 3 Shanti programs? They love them some Shanti, which means they'll probably also love them some Chris Downing. So create that application, get a form, send your people there, okay? So have your prospect list and then get your prospects to fill out that form. I'm happy to share my form. I know Alexa has a form as well. Get your prospects in your challenge groups. Team Fit Rev Summer Shift, you're welcome to add them to that group. I think that's a great representation of our community. Yeah, it's a little bit large and not as personal, but I feel like the community is really jiving in there. The second round will start on the 14th. We're going to basically keep the same group, but we'll like change the cover photo, make some announcements, and start a new round on the 14th. Invite to the webinar on the 9th, and add prospects to Team Fit Rev United after the webinar for continued team training, team calls, and like they don't have to commit. I don't have to say, yes, I'm going to be a coach to be in these groups and to be on this webinar. They just have to be interested. We're going to treat them like they're part of our team and part of our tribe before they commit, which isn't something we maybe normally do, but it's going to be amazing. Alexa said, I'm having success with challengers being in summer shift and then keeping in touch with them outside of the group so that they have one-on-one and the group experience. Totally. And the awesome thing about summer shift is like the group experience is running itself. So you don't have to be as plugged into making sure you post first thing every morning in your challenge group. Like I've got East Coasters in that group. I'm sleeping when the East Coasters are working out. So it's awesome to kind of just be supporting each other and supporting each other's challengers. So then that way you do have more time for that one-on-one attention. Would love to see the forum. Is it basically collecting contact info, form them, and getting them into free groups? Yes, basically. I'll share it. I'll post mine as well. Okay. Oh, and Alexa will share hers. Perfect. Okay, so game plan. You got to written it down. This is really doable. Just a few action items for you to do. But I want you to do these action items and then report back to Team Fit Revolution and let me know how it goes. I want you to say, I got my form done. I'm inviting people to my challenge group. I've invited people to that webinar. There's already an event page for the webinar. I posted it in Team Fit Revolution. I'll post it again. And then don't add, you guys can all request to join Team Fit Rev United so that you're in there, but please don't add anyone until after the webinar, okay? Just to go over this again and make it really crystal clear and simple for you, this is the flow that I'm using to funnel my prospects. So prospect, like I guess the step before the form would be prospect, have them fill out the form, send them the link to the event or the webinar, and then after the webinar, add them to TFR United. Okay? So that's the flow of things to kind of transition people through. You want to use the form so that your prospect, so that you have all your prospects that are in the event or webinar on a list and that they don't get lost in the mix, because there's going to be a ton of people there, right? If we're all inviting to an event. And please, I hope this goes without saying, respect each other's prospects. No prospect poaching. Do not prospect for prospects in our team events. Like, we're all doing this. We're all a team. Find your own people. Respect that. I always respect that, and I hope you do too. But I just want to say it so we're all on the same page. Okay, so, well, actually, before I go to this, any questions? Any questions about the UK? Yeah, definitely. Doing research on their culture is huge. They have different words. I also heard that they're not as enthusiastic. They're not as woo, rah, rah, Team Beachbody as we are. This is still totally foreign to them. So what you're going to want to focus on is building their trust and their relationship with them by connecting over something common that you have. Find common ground. If you don't have common ground, it's going to be hard to build that authentic relationship. Yeah, they have sarcasm. Their culture is different than ours. So you need to find a way to connect with their culture without being like, we're coming to the UK. Yeah. Because trust me, they're not nearly as excited as we are. Have them buy into you, not the product. I love that. Yeah, learn about their culture. Learn about what's trendy in the UK. Start networking with those things. If you're a Harry Potter fanatic, get on Harry Potter UK. I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I'm not going to be doing that. So it's like, do things that are true to you. Stay true to yourself while also taking advantage of this opportunity. Questions. Okay, actually, I have another slide for questions. So starting on Monday in the Leadership Bootcamp, we are kicking off an Emerald Blitz. We are going to help as many people as possible get to Emerald in 1 week. So if you would like to get to Emerald in 1 week, or if you're already Emerald, get to Emerald again, simply means just adding 2 new coaches to your business center. We are hosting an Emerald Blitz starting Monday in the Leadership Bootcamp. So if you're not in Leadership Bootcamp, get in there, fill out the application first, and then you'll get added to the group. Lex, can you go through, I think there's still like 26 requests. I haven't had a chance to look at the application. But we will approve you. I promise. We just have a million things that we are also working on. But get in the Emerald Blitz. We're going to help you, if anything else, just recruit 2 new coaches in a week. If you're not Emerald yet, you'll get to Emerald by the end of the week. We're going to make it simple and easy for you. And I just wanted to announce that this is going to start on Monday. Who's in? I am. I'm going to get to Emerald in a week. I'm going to do the exact same things that we're asking you to do with you. And we are also, and if any of the other leaders want to jump in on this, but Lex and I talked about, to help Emerald Blitz, we're going to host a coaching event on August 2nd. Okay. So if any leaders want to participate in that, it's going to go along with Emerald Blitz to help you guys close the deal. Yeah. Megan, you need 1 more. You signed John up. That's your 1 more. But yeah, we'll help you get 2 more. 2 more. That's the goal. So definitely it's going to take some work. It's going to take some focus. It's going to take some power hours. Okay. Power hours or power pockets, meaning 15 minutes here or there, or focused hours, but you're going to need to focus. Like, it's not going to just happen. You're going to have to make it happen. Right. Okay. Yes, please unmute.
I just want to do one more thing and let you guys know about Leadership Bootcamp. For those of you who aren't in it, it is open up to anybody that wants to basically work their business, rank advanced, earn more income, grow their volume, all of that good stuff. Like, you're serious about moving your business forward. There's no rank requirements. The only requirement is that you need to fill out the application and then request to join the group. And I've seen a bunch of people have requested to join the group but have not filled out the application. So if you have not filled out the actual Google form application, if you go into Team Fit Revolution and type in Leadership Bootcamp, you will see the post that I did, and it has the link to the application. If you don't have coaches that are in Team Fit Revolution, copy that link, post it in your team page. But a bunch of people have requested to join have not filled out application, okay? The reason why that we have that application is not to just give you guys another step and some busy work. It's because we are gathering data from your responses in the application. We are catering this group based off of what you guys are saying that you need help with. We are taking your struggles and the goals that you want to achieve, and we are creating content based on that stuff. So that's why we need you to fill out this application before you join, okay? I just want to explain because people have been sending you messages and I'm like, dude, you got to fill out the application. Okay?
I think some people have filled out the application since we posted it. It's just that they requested before, so it says no. Did you check that? Because, but yes, fill out the application. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, some people like requested before they filled out that application, and also answer the 3 questions. Answer the 3 questions. It asks you 3 questions when you request to join the group. If you don't answer the questions, we're not going to add you because we need to know who your upline is. Like, I want to help everyone, but we don't want to help whoa. I'm not adding people that aren't on our team to that group. It's not that I don't want to help other people, but it's a team group. So we need to make sure that you're on the team. And obviously all of you on this call are. So yeah, thank you, Alexa. But that's why we have all that stuff there. It's really actually been super helpful for us as leaders. And we've learned a ton. And I think that the group's going really well. And I hope to see you in there. Okay, so any questions at all? What did we search? I don't know. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, Daisy. Yeah, Leadership Bootcamp. Can you just copy and paste the app into here really quick for all of them? Thank you. If you're on right now, if you haven't filled out the application and you requested, maybe that's why you haven't been approved. So yeah, we're going to do the giveaway next. I just want to make sure there's no questions about the UK launch. Was that crystal clear? Is everyone like, yeah, I get it. Let's do it. Are you guys ready to do it? Because I am so ready. Like, I am so excited, and I just can't wait to make this like super epic. Yeah, there's the application. Alexa just posted it into the chat. No questions. Does anyone have anything they want to say or share, or anything that they're doing? Please feel free. What time is it? Oh, 7:03, exactly an hour. Anyone? Anything to share? No? Okay. Lots of information. Take it step by step. Take it month by month. Hopefully you snapshotted that, but I wanted to give you a game plan. We'll definitely talk about it more. You know, like this isn't the only time we're going to talk about it, but I feel like this is a really great overview that is going to help you take advantage of this in the best way possible. Oh my God, location tags. They're my best friend. I love location tags. You know what's so funny, Megan? I was actually talking to Alexa about this. I found you on a location tag because we both tagged the Knitting Factory. So cool. So I even originally found Megan and hired her as my photographer on a location tag. So I've been using location tags for a little while. And I love them because it's a great way to network with people in your community too, to meet people that are doing similar things to you. You know, someone that's we were both at a Citizen Cope concert. She was taking pictures of Citizen Cope, and I drove 5 hours to Spokane to go to the concert because I'm like a Citizen Cope junkie. Like the day after landing off of a flight, I drove to Spokane. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta be there. And I was actually like, imagine if I hadn't gone to that concert. I wouldn't have met Megan. I wouldn't have all these amazing branded photos. She wouldn't be on the team rocking it. Like, oh, dude, that's wild. That blows my mind, but it's so freaking cool and just shows the power of social media. You know, there's a lot of negative things about social media, but there is a lot of positives, especially when you're using it in a positive light. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording there. Stay on for the post-call giveaway, and I'll see you all next week.